So we're up towards the lightweight women's double sculls. Great Britain, South Africa, USA, France, Switzerland and the Netherlands. Now this should be quite interesting. Not only, as we've seen, the lightweights is very hotly contested. There's a lot of experience up at the start for this race. That's Eleanor Piggott and Emily Craig. Great Britain won. South Africa, Kirsten McCann, Nicola Van Vliet. USA 1, Emily Schmieg and Mary Jones.
Medalist at the World Championships in the single. Emily Schmieg, bronze medalist in double. Claire Bove and Laura Tarantola.
Claire Bove, 20 years of age today. Sat with Laura Tarantola. And they represent France. Patricia Mertz and Frederica Roll of Switzerland.
Great Britain.
Mertz out of the single, doubling up now, trying luck there. Netherlands, Marieke Keizer and Ilse Paulus.
Switzerland. Netherlands. Attention.
Let's see how we get underway here. France looked pretty good to me, and the Netherlands again. We'll see how this one starts to shape up. Nothing obvious in it. We've got the USA, a relatively small offering from the USA in terms of team here.
Yeah, we're looking at the stroke woman Mary Jones, who was third in the lightweight singles last year, come into this double with Emily Schmieg. There were two US women's double here, but they've both been really on form.
You see dropping from the pace there already front at the moment. Switzerland, that's a surprise. That crew of Mertz and Roll.
The Swiss are chuffed that they're in the final. They really are chuffed for those both.
You'd expect them to be further in the field, I would have thought, though. France looks strong. South Africa, actually, that's a good showing from them. They're switching barrows, more or less, with our leader. That's France. We've got France, South Africa, Great Britain and the Netherlands up in the mix, with both Switzerland and USA slightly off the pack.
Yeah, the USA will be okay with that. They're kind of a second half crew, the Americans, which mean when we get to 1,000 metres, the crew of Mary Jones from Huntsville, Alabama, and Emily Schmieg from Philadelphia will really push through. So, you know, they're at the back of the pack at the moment. Netherlands on this near side.
You can see even from there the 200-metre spire of the Adder Bridge. That lies a shadow over the end of the field, but here we're riding on board with lane 6. That's the Netherlands again. They're going to have such a championship at this rate.
Yeah, I think, you know, let's take a look through the front of the race. It's the British who have really laid down the gauntlet. Eleanor Piggott and Emily Craig, and they are really improving through this regatta. The Wallingford and the University of London rowers. There you go. Emily Piggott on the left of your picture from Wallingford Rowing Club up there on the Thames near Oxford, and the University of London horsewoman sculler Emily Craig. And for them, they're coached by Darren Whiter, Sam, and he, of course, took the British men's lightweight double scull to gold in Beijing and silver in London. So the guy really knows what he's doing.
Yeah, there you see in your picture, middle of your picture there is Claire Bove, who, as we say, is 20 today. So it's a bit of a slog for her birthday.
Yeah, Claire Bove, she's a really impressive horsewoman from Grenoble, Aviron, and this French double has really impressed me. But, you know, on this near side, you know, if I had to bet money who's going to win this, it would be this Dutch double, because they have got a mixture of youth and experience. They've got Ilse Paulus, who, of course, was the Olympic champion in this event with Mike Ahead in Rio. And they've got the fantastically talented Marieke Keizer, who's got 2 golds in the under-23 women's lightweight sculls in Rotterdam and Plovdiv. She's in the bow seat on the left of your picture. She was in that under-23 4, or that 4 that won at Henley last year. She was second in the lightweight women's single to Kirsten McCann, who's in the South African double, and we can see them at number 2. But, you know, they are quality. They've got class. They're coached by Jose Verdonschot and Mariette van Oypen, I think herself a gold medalist in this event from the Beijing Olympics. So, you know, they hit the front.
Yeah, it's a good job I didn't take your bet, as normal. The Netherlands lead Great Britain ahead of France. That's our top 3 at halfway point.
You know, Go on, Sam, you go.
No, it's all right. South Africa follow them in 4th place. They may yet feature again. I don't think their race is done. Switzerland run in 5th place. USA, as you say, pleased to make the final, but I think they've probably featured as much as they will now for the rest of this race.
Yeah, the British sculling out of their skin over there in lane 1. But there's Marika Kaiser. A look across. She does look like she's in pain, but she always looks like, I think she rows so well. She sculls so well. She's got such a good feel for the boat on the pickup. Nothing fussy, just glides up, let the boat come towards them. There is no sort of drag on that boat as they come into the front end. It just runs on.
That's kind of indicative of what we've seen of all the Dutch crews, though, isn't it? We've seen quite tidy.
Well, what I was going to say before I interrupted you was they have really kept their speed under wraps. We haven't seen this at this regatta. They came 3rd in their semi-final behind USA and Switzerland. And I think Jose Verdonschot and Marit van Eupen have just said, you know, stay cool, just qualify, just get the feel of the boat in competition, just see what it's like. And, you know, fantastic. Look across there from the British bowwoman, Eleanor Piggott, where are the rest of the medal contenders. Lane 4, the French, Tarantola and Bow, as ever dangerous. Here we come, the South Africans. Kirsten McCann in the bow seats, the champion in lightweight women's singles last year.
We're just coming up towards 1500 here as you see them pan in. Let's see if it's still the Netherlands. It is, certainly.
The Americans, we haven't quite seen them come through. Lane number 3, they're out of it at the moment, at the back of the field. Probably not going to pick up a medal this time.
No, and it's 2 seconds now, the lead the Netherlands have over Great Britain. So they've really opened the taps as they go into the last quarter.
And I'm just aware, if you're looking, the Canadian crew here, I did say the Canadians. I think I just had a fit of, I think it was a Swiss blades I was looking at. My apologies for that as we switch to the Dutch leaders. Nice and easy rowing.
It is still very, very calm. That's the thing I think we've seen most from these Dutch crews, is how much they've managed to keep it together. And that's why they're not going off the blocks too hot and having to recover, and they're not relying heavily on a finished sprint. They get their work done in the middle 1,000, arguably.
Yeah.
And it looks as though they've done enough again.
They were quicker to 1,000 metres than the world record set by Paulus and Head in Poznan in 2016. I'm not sure they'll be as quick as that at the finish, but out of interest, the world's best time, 6:47. Let's see how close they get to it. This could be one of the quickest events. The British on the charge on the far side, Sam.
Well, you see 1, 2 and 4 bunching up. It's hot pursuit time as they come in, and I would say 2nd through 4th are almost dead level. You see first is the Netherlands. That seems sorted to me, but the race now is 2nd through 4th, and your pick of France, South Africa and Great Britain. Here we have the Netherlands. They're in front of us. Certainly the race is theirs. That's a gold medal, but who is your choice of the rest of it? That's the Netherlands over safely. I would have South Africa for 2nd place ahead of Great Britain.
6:49, that's just 2 seconds
2
off
seconds
world's best
off
time.
world
That
best.
is quick, that is flying.
First championship of the season as well. That's extraordinary.
Is a classy crew, I'll tell you that for nothing. Great finish from the South Africans. They're on the plane back to South Africa tonight, just come over for this regatta. Exhaustion you can see in the boat from Nicole van Beek. Done so well to come in this crew, the 23-year-old.
Tapping past them in the back of the field, you see Great Britain.
Oh, she is suffering, isn't she?
Yeah. That's taken a lot out of them. Great Britain in 3rd. They missed out by 3/10, I make that, but they beat France. So Bove missing out on her birthday again by 0.29 of a second. Very, very close. Recap up at the start. There was nothing obvious from the start. There you see slipping Switzerland a little bit, the Netherlands on the near side. Riding with Great Britain there. As we come to the halfway there, you can see the Netherlands have moved up through the field and have got the lead against Great Britain. That's France and South Africa running side by side. That fight went pretty much through the whole race. So that will be hard fought indeed. It shows in the exhaustion you see in her face come the finish.
Well, we always knew Marika Kaiser was something special. She was the face of the 2016 World Senior Championships in Rotterdam and under-23s and juniors, and you know she's an outstanding oarswoman. But you know when you put her with an Olympic champion, as is Ilse Paulus, then you know that's what you expect.
Light fuse and stand well back, I think. Yeah. So a 2-second lead. They were 2 seconds off world best time, and this is the first event of the season, so quite well